Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dear viewers. Today I am going to explain the first lesson from class 12, Flamingo, the last lesson by Alphonse Daudet. You would be a bit surprised that the very first lesson of Flamingo book, it has been titled as the last lesson, and we would come to know why it was giving us such title. This has been authored by Alphonse Daudet. He was a French novelist, short story writer, formerly a school teacher, but he left teaching and became a journalist. Got settled in Paris. Through the chapter, the writer wants to depict the emotions, the sentiments and the condition of France when France was invaded by Germany through the Prussian army duly led by Wotan Bismarck. But I feel, my dear viewers, that before summarizing the chapter, we must know a bit about the contemporary issues and the condition of France when France was invaded by Germany. Actually, my dear viewers, if we go to European history, in 18th century we will find that Germany was divided in more than 300 parts. And in 18th century, the idea of unification of Germany was conceived. In the midst of 18th century, King William came, regained the power in Germany, and he appointed Wotan Bismarck as a prime minister. I am using the word appointed. Generally, prime minister are elected, but he was appointed by the king. Bismarck was an acumen, an able administrator. He was very brainy. And under the leadership of Bismarck, King William was able to unify Germany. Now Germany was integrated, but there was a constant fear that their adjacent country, their neighboring country, France, that was very powerful country in 18th century, there was a fear, constant fear that France can attack Germany and Germany will be again divided into parts, because one of the dominating part of Germany, Austria, was not happy with the unification. Before France thinks anything, but Bismarck and William duly anticipated that was what brewing in the politics of France, and Germany attacked France through Prussian army. Prussian army was very powerful and they were known for their valor in that time. Under the able leadership of Wotan Bismarck, France was defeated, and two major districts of France, Alsace and Lorraine, came into the hands of Germany. There are two main characters. France, a school-going boy, much like other school-going boys, those who are not interested in study. He was a bit lazy, but he was very sensitive. Later on we will get to know this. He was not interested in study to learn French language. Rather, he was interested to enjoy the beauty of nature, the sunshine, watching birds, eggs of birds, and the drilling of Prussian army on the roads, but he resisted. We came to know the another important character is Mr. M. Hamel. He was a French language teacher. The chapter starts. We got to know that a boy, the protagonist of the story, was going to school, and much like other boys, he was also not interested to go to school. As Shakespeare has beautifully explained in his poem Seven Ages, creeping like a snail. He was not interested, rather he was interested to play games, watching birds, beauty of nature, sunshine and all. But he resisted. When he was going to school, when he reached on a road where a bulletin board was fixed. A bulletin board was fixed like this, and the author says that all the bad news in 2 years from 87 to 87 came from this bulletin board. He saw that some people were standing there. They were curiously read some information. He could not understand what new news came from them. He was in a hurry as he was late to his school. One of the bystander, blacksmith named as Watcher, called him. Baby, don't be in a hurry. There is a sufficient time to go to school. He could not understand. He ignored and continued to go to school. When he reached school, to his surprise, he was surprised to see unusual silence. The silence like Sundays. Because my dear viewers, suddenly what happens when we enter the school, we find that there is a lot of commotion. Because the children are discussing, the teacher is talking, the children are repeating their lesson. The same thing was in the school in previous. But this day, he was surprised to see that there was an unusual silence. He could not understand. He was sure that today he will be scolded. Why? Because one, he was late, and second thing, he was assigned a homework to learn participles, and he has not learned his lesson. Participle, as we do participle in English, there was also a participle in French language, and he has not learned his homework. But to his surprise, when he reached his class, he found that his teacher, Mr. Hamel, was in his best Sunday suit, green coat, frill shirts. And he also noticed that even today, the villagers have come today and they occupied the last benches which used to remain vacant. He could not understand. To his surprise, the teacher didn't scold him. Rather, he was very polite. He said, "Franz, my dear, we were going to start without you. Go and take your seat." He took his seat. The teacher, Mr. Amman, sat in his chair and announced that, "My dear, today it is the last lesson of French language." When he heard this word, he was thrilled. A chill went into his spine. He could not understand why teacher is saying this. So now he understood what was the news that the people were very curious to notice, to see at bulletin board when he was on the way. He remembered why the blacksmith said those words. Now he was remembering all. Suddenly he started feeling bad that he failed to learn his mother tongue, his native language. He repented that he was not serious to learn his lesson. He also repented that he didn't like to study his own mother tongue, French language. In the midst of that, he heard that his name was being called, and yes, of course, his teacher called his name and said, "Franz, now it's your turn to read." Franz was afraid that, as we know that he has not learned his lesson properly, he was not able to speak and write his own mother tongue. He stood, and in the very first line, he got stuck. He was sure that he would be scolded like previous days. But the teacher, Mr. Hamel, didn't scold. Rather, he said, "My dear, it's not your fault. It's the fault of all of us." He said that it is the part of all three. Three means the students, those who are not serious about their studies, their parents who did not allow their children to go to school. Rather, they kept their children at home to work them in their fields and in their farmhouses. And he also blamed himself. He says that many times he has suspended classes because he had to go for fishing. Sometimes he suspended classes because he allowed the children to water the plants. Now he says, he was full of remorse. He says that, "My dear children, French is the most beautiful language, is the most logical language." He urged the students and the villagers, kindly guard the language, because he finds that one's native language is always a key to the prison. If you are enslaved, it is only your language that can save you, that can help you to come out that prison. In this way, he reflected his patriotism, his feeling towards his nation. He felt that he could not deliver that much that he was supposed, though he has given. Now France realized why all people have come today to attend the class, because they also failed to learn their own language. They came here today in the class to pay respect for the 40 years services of Mr. Hamel. Mr. Hamel has given his 40 years in the service of school, in the service of this language, this national language. Now Mr. Hamel was very serious. He noticed everything in the class. In the meanwhile, Franz, the boy, noticed that some pigeons were sitting there and they were cooing. Suddenly the idea struck to his mind, will these Persian soldiers muster their muscle power to impose their German language on this pigeon? Because the order came from Berlin that tomorrow onwards there will be no lesson of French language in Alsace and Lorraine. From tomorrow onwards Germany will be taught and Mr. Hamel will be replaced by a German teacher. Franz, earlier he used to hate his teacher because the teacher was very strict. He didn't like language, but today suddenly he felt a kind of inclination towards his language. He felt that he could have learned. He started loving his mother tongue. He started loving his national language. And he understood everything that was taught in that particular day. He was full of praise for his teacher that even the last day his teacher was serious to teach them. His teacher was full of emotions. He was shocked. He could not speak anything. He was observing each and every part of the classroom as he was restoring all the memories. He wants to cherish all the memories of his 40 years that he has given this class to teach this language. He was shocked. He could not speak. He just wrote on blackboard, "Vive France, long live France," and showed a gesture to indicate that today's class is suspended and you may go. My dear students, for detailed summary, you can also visit my blog Online Pathshala 2020. Link is given in the video. I hope that you would have understood. You must have understood the chapter. If you have any question and queries, you can write in comment box. And if you like the lesson, subscribe the channel. The other lesson I have also uploaded and I am uploading the other lesson also. If you have any problem, you can write your comments. Thank you. Thanks.